What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Look, I ain't been back home but a couple of hours and my throat is already sore. I'm like, is it in the air? What the hell? Anyway, hey y'all. Hey. Come on in. Hold on. Let me get this together. Let's get into it. So first of all, and I really don't want to start off. Let me say hi to the people first, because I don't want to start off fussing. I really don't want to start off fussing. But let me say hi. Y'all come on in, hit the like button, get comfortable. Y'all know what to do. Hold on. Kingston Girl 73. See, said Trump didn't get booed, Taylor Swift did. Y'all remind me to go back to that. Just Ravine, remind me. Ravine, remind me about the airport and remind me to go back to that comment after I finish saying hi to the people. Hey, the informed. Hey, boo. Ravine, Katrina, what's going on, y'all? Thank you. Like number 5. What's up, Cajun? What's Sonda Hedrick? Hey. I don't know why she's late, child. I ain't fooling with Cajun this morning. This afternoon. This picture is everything. Trump the finger. Right. What's up, Chuck? Hey, Harlem. Miss Pretty Amazing Lock Queen. Since you were gone, we didn't get the Traders Review. They didn't do it Friday. NBA didn't do the Traders Review Friday. Well, don't ruin it for me. I literally am at the very end. Like, I'm literally at the round table. So I know who got killed, but I don't know who got eliminated at the round table. So please don't put it in the chat. I was trying to finish it before I went live, but I didn't. So please, nobody ruin it for me. But I literally am at the very end. Like, I am literally right there. So please, nobody ruin it for me. Thank you. What's up, Nitwit? Is it airport germs? Maybe it is the airport, child. But I wipe everything down, but that don't mean nothing. Chuck said, I'm upset Really B didn't take us on her cruise, even if a breakfast burrito was child, that breakfast burrito and it was actually pretty good, but it was still a $22 burrito. Okay. I love the hair. Thank you. Hey, Danielle. Star, wasn't you the one that sent me this shirt? This shirt was sent to me by my Star Taurus. I'm almost certain it was either Taurus or Miss Bay thing, because I know it came from one of my stars. But I believe it was you, Taurus. Didn't you send me this shirt, y'all? Baby, this is the airport. I wore this through in Florida. Just so you know, I had this airport. What's up, y'all? Oh, I so wish I could have been there this weekend. Y'all look like y'all had such a good time. If I could be 2 places at the same time, y'all look like y'all had a good time. What's up, Corey? Hey, Quake. Zamil. Hey, my love. Holly, Montrez. All right, I'm almost done, y'all. Hey, DeMarcus. All right, I think that's everybody. Okay, come on in, you guys. So, what happened at the airport? And then I'm going to get back to the comments. So, y'all know I was live, right? I was sitting at the airport this morning. I was live. Now, where I was sitting was, I was at like one of the little diners inside of the airport. You know what I mean? It wasn't like a, I was at one of the diners. So when I first sat down, there was a family sitting next to me, and it was me sitting by myself, and I went live, right? I went live, and so I was talking to y'all or whatever. And the people sitting next to me, y'all could tell I was talking low. I wasn't trying to talk real loud. I was talking low so I wouldn't disturb other people. Thank you, Uncle Jay. So they finished eating their food. They got up and they left. So it was a married couple. I don't know if they were married. It was a man and woman. Let me say that. They would get ready to sit down next to me, right? The lady, so as they were getting ready to sit down, because the host brought them over and was like, y'all can take a seat here. As they were getting ready to sit down, she looks over at me and she goes, oh, I don't want to sit next to anybody that's talking. I don't want to sit next to somebody that's talking. Bitch, what? So then she gets up and starts walking off, right? And I heard her tell because the host came over like, How y'all just gonna change y'all seat? Because you know, when you go places like that, they put you where they need you to be. You don't just get to pick your own seat. If you could pick your own seat, they would say seat yourself. You see what I'm saying? So you don't get to just pick your own seat. So I heard her telling him when he came over, like, "Whoa, what you doing?" She was like, "Well, we don't want to. I don't want to sit next to somebody that's talking." That doesn't even make no sense. I could like, so you didn't know I'm on the phone. Like literally, it just looked like I was on the phone. What do you mean you don't want to sit next to somebody that's talking? I said, that's when I was like, y'all, let me get up out of here. Cause I was like, what? I was getting ready to say something. And I was like, nope. I was like, I need to get ready to go anyway. I'm gonna go over here. Cause remember, I was getting ready to get off anyway. But I was like, that didn't even make any sense. I wasn't talking loud. And I was like, the fuck? I said, you know what? Let me just go to get out this good air. Let me go. Let me just go. Let me just go. Let me just go. Right. Everybody talks. Like, so what would have been the difference between me talking on my phone and if somebody was sitting across from me having a conversation? You wouldn't want to sit there if somebody was having a conversation across from me? Like, so stupid. Was she? I don't know what that means. I mean, I can't say she was a Karen. If y'all asking me if she was white, yeah, she was white. I don't know if she was a Karen. I ain't gonna put that label on everybody, but I just thought that was some ignorant shit. I was like, what you mean I don't want to sit with somebody that's talking? What? I mean, it was just so ignorant to me because I was like, again, it wasn't like I was loud or whatever. Like I was literally just talking. Y'all heard how I was talking. So I was like, so if somebody was sitting across from me talking, you would have had a problem with that? Girl, bye. Go on somewhere. And like I said, I had already paid my check and stuff, so she didn't run me off. I mean, I already had somewhere else to be. You know what I mean? Like I was getting ready. Y'all know I was getting ready to get off anyway. But I was like, let me get out of here before I say something, because I was about to say something to her ass. But I was like, let me get off here before I say something. Because ooh. Oh, that's what that means, Kenya. I know. Okay. So yeah, that was Atlanta. Thank you, Jay. Well, we're not surprised. Jay Walsh just said that Department of Justice is dropping the charges against Eric Adams. Child, we're not surprised. We knew that was happening when Eric Adams started kissing Donald Trump's ass. We knew what was up with that. And then he went down to Mar-a-Lago. Child, we knew what that was about. So yeah, we pretty much knew that's what was getting ready to happen. Yeah, you know. So no, I was in Florida. That wasn't Atlanta. That was Florida. Oh, well, that was on the ship. That wasn't at the airport, Cindy. I was at the airport, child. So, right. Is that a new dog whistle? Right, Ronald. Right. It's talking a new dog whistle for I don't want to sit next to the black lady. You know what I mean? And I did have this shirt on. Maybe she was offended. And on the back, it says 92%. Maybe she was offended by my shirt. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Now let me say this, and I don't want to be rude. Let me go on and get into this before we get into it, because I really don't want it, y'all. Today's not the day, okay? Today's not the day to get on my nerves. Kingston girl 17-3 or 173, however you say it, Kingston gal. I'm not sure if you're new here or not, and maybe I don't know. Have we seen Kingston gal before? Have we seen her before? I feel like I have, though. I feel like I've seen that name before. Y'all tell me, have we seen that name before? My faithful tribers. What's up, lovely True Red? If I missed you when I did my hellos, charge it to my head, not my heart. Hey, everybody. Y'all tell me, do we know that name? Is that name familiar? Because I feel like that comment. I'm just gonna share something. Kingston Gal, I hope you're still here. I want to just share something with this. I'm just gonna share something. I hope you're still here. Maybe you're gone. Maybe you just dropped down. You saw, you said something. I don't know. But I hope you're still here. I notice you're not saying anything, so I guess you're gone. But let me just share something with y'all. I just want to share something with y'all. Can y'all see that picture? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Can y'all see that picture? Y'all see that picture? Kingston Gal, does that look like somebody that didn't get booed? Does that look like somebody that did not get booed? I'm just wondering. I'm asking for a friend. Because I feel like you just trolled. I feel like you was cool with Taylor Swift getting booed, but how dare I say that the Cheeto got booed? How dare I say the Cheeto got booed? But you was cool with Taylor Swift. Oh, Taylor Swift got booed, but the Cheeto didn't get booed. Okay. I figured you was just trolling. But just in case, here you go, girl. Here you go. Yes, he got booed. Hey, Cruiser. Glad you made it home safe, my love. So let's get back. I just had to share that because I said, well, maybe, Child, she gone. She swooped down. She must have came in before I closed the gate. I have to set my chat to subscribers only. She must have swooped down before I closed the gate. That's why she can't say nothing now. Because she probably wasn't subscribed to the channel. And she got to subscribe and wait 5 minutes before she could respond. So she probably gone now. Moving right along. The reality is, I'm sure there were people there that cheered him, but there were also people there that booed him, right? So that's just what it is. It's so funny to me. Cruiser, he was on the flight going back. Y'all were on the same flight going back? Oh, girl, I'm going to get that story. Okay. So let's get into the things, y'all. So Super Bowl happened last night. We already talked about the Super Bowl and stuff like that. Can I say something? Hey, Natalie by Choice. Yes. Member for 20 months. I made 20 months in the tribe. Thank you for always creating a safe space and inclusive space. Thank you for being here, my love. I appreciate you. Hey, Hibiscus. Rose. Hey, what's going on here? So, with that being said, y'all, we already got into the whole Super Bowl of it all, the Kendrick Lamar of it all. And I was reading, I read thank you, Miss Pretty Amazing. Damn, what was I saying? Oh, and I read Rolling Ray. Something that Rolling Ray said. Now, y'all know I don't really do Rolling Ray like that. I really don't. But Rolling Ray, I'm paraphrasing because I don't feel like looking it up. But y'all know Rolling Ray, right? And what Rolling Ray said something along the lines of, why y'all mad that people didn't understand the Super Bowl? Why, just because people didn't like Kendrick Lamar's performance, why, that y'all gotta, talk about us and say we not woke and say we not this and say we not that. Can I explain something to y'all? Matter of fact, maybe I will look for it. Maybe I will look for it because honestly, Oh, and shout out today, February 10th of 1909, the NAACP was founded. Just, throw that out there, child. We're just going to throw that out there. Lord, my phone about to die. I ain't charged it all day. Hold on. Where was it, y'all, that I saw it? That was probably the neighborhood talk. It was probably the neighborhood talk. Was it the shade room? Anyway, because I really wanted to read what he said because I need to, y'all, I need y'all to understand, like, you know what, C. Golden? I'm going to just leave it there. C. Golden, you summed up. You summed up what I was thinking. You summed up what I was thinking. A lot of people would have missed Harriet. That's it. That's it. Harriet Tubman said, she said, I freed 100 slaves and I probably could have freed 100 more if they only knew they were slaves. Like, I need y'all to understand that this is, like, y'all. I don't even know. It's so serious. It's just so serious. It's so serious. Honestly, I expected and wanted more. Loved the message, but it wasn't for me. So and this is an honest question. This is an honest question, Natalie. This is an honest question. What were you expecting? Because maybe that's what I need to know. What is it that you were expecting? Why don't y'all ever ask why we don't see all of Ken? I don't understand that question. Kim's kids out. Who? Kim who? Kim who? Who Kim? Who? What Kim are we talking about? Fruit Punch, who was talking about Kim Kardashian? I'm talking about Kendrick Lamar. I'm so confused right now. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Des Hop. Because I was trying to figure out how the hell we got to Kim Kardashian. Okay, moving right along. Moving right along. Moving right along. Okay. Thank you. It's a separate conversation. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I just want to know, for the people who said they were expecting more, what is it? I just want to know what y'all were expecting. And I'm not asking that with any sort of negative. I'm not trying to be negative. I just want to know what people were, what is it that you were expecting? That's it. And I'm gonna let y'all put it in the chat and we're gonna keep on moving. A lot of people were expecting entertainment, not a message from Kendrick Lamar. Then you don't know who Kendrick. Then you don't know Kendrick Lamar. Then you don't know Kendrick Lamar. Then you don't know Kendrick Lamar. If you were expecting to be entertained without a message, then you're not. And maybe you weren't. Maybe you didn't know what to expect. Maybe you didn't know. Kendrick albums always have a higher level message, right? Like, I mean, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Then if you were expecting to be entertained and not get a message, then you just clearly don't know what Kendrick Lamar brings, and that's okay. You didn't know. All right, moving right along. So, hold on. Hold on. Halftime viewers aren't familiar with. Hold on. I'm trying to. The chat is moving sort of fast, y'all. Hold on. Halftime viewers aren't familiar with Kendrick's music and performance style. One of the big production and theatrics. Okay. Okay. All right. Moving right along. So, Thank you, Lisa. All right, so let's get into it. We're just gonna do a little Politricks tonight because honestly, I've been out of the loop. I really don't know a lot that's going on celebrity news wise. And honestly, when I looked to try to go find something, I just didn't feel like talking about nothing I saw. The only thing that I thought was a little interesting, and maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow because I don't want to blend it with this live, is Nikki Baby and Mello. What's that boy name? They had the baby what's that boy name? Jamello, whatever. Because I think that's just some nasty work. But we're moving right along. We'll talk about that tomorrow. It absolutely was a big production. Yeah, D'Angelo Ball. Yeah, Jello. They call him Jello. It absolutely was a big production. Like, I don't understand what y'all didn't see, because I don't understand how y'all didn't feel like that was a big production. Like, he literally recreated a game, a gaming console. He had dancers. He had set changes. Like, what? Because shit didn't blow up? You know what I mean? Because he didn't come down from the sky. Like, because he didn't ride around on skates. Like, I don't know which like, he had a whole set design and he had set changes. I mean, he didn't do a costume change, but, you know, like, he had set change. Like, I don't understand. But again, I ain't gonna spend a whole bunch more time on the show. Yeah, it is what it is. People either liked it or they loved it. And we're gonna move right along. He's not popping. That's the issue. That might be it. So, also, y'all ever, so Cheeto was the first president to ever attend a Super Bowl. And I didn't know that either. Like, I was like, really? The first president? But then I found out why the presidents probably don't go to the Super Bowl. Do you know why most presidents probably don't go to the Super Bowl? Because of the extra layer of security that has to be put in place for the president of the United States to go to that type of an event. Literally, the president of the United States last night was at the Super Bowl only until halftime. Only until halftime. And it cost taxpayers, us, $18 million. $18 million for him to be at the Super Bowl for 40 minutes. And then I said, that's probably why the president doesn't go to the Super Bowl, because it cost damn near $20 million for him to be there. Imagine if he had stayed the whole game. So the same people that want to shut everything down because of government waste and government spending and government waste, now all of a sudden, we got an extra $20 million we ain't doing nothing with because you want to see the damn football game. And then you left at halftime, probably because you were mad because you got booed, probably because you were mad that nobody gave a damn that you were there. You leave, and then after the Philadelphia Eagles win, and once again, congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. After the Philadelphia Eagles win the Super Bowl, you disinvited them to the White House. Child. Now, granted, when they won the Super Bowl, the last time you were in office and they wouldn't go, they said, nah, we ain't coming. So you so petty, you like, well, I ain't even going to give y'all the opportunity to reject the invitation. I'm going to just tell y'all can't come. Well, he absolutely wanted the Chiefs to come. That's MAGA country. That's MAGA country, honey. Yes, he disinvited them last night. Well, we know that. We know it's Takashi and Tequila. What's it say? tacos and tequila. We know it's a fake. I'm just, baby, we know. We know. Yeah, I'm sure they're real concerned. Like, I'm sure they are real. Where's my soda? Where's my drink? Did I finish it? I must have finished it. Okay. Good. I need to be drinking water anyway. All right. The dude flipping him off in that picture was wearing red. Yes, he was. I don't understand what you're trying to say. Child, I saw the aftermath of Philly, child. We knew y'all was gonna tear the city up. That's what y'all do. That's what them Philly people do. Y'all done tore that city up. Child, we knew that's what was gonna happen. Y'all was gonna tear that city up. All right. Moving right along. So back on January the 20th or the 21st, probably, I talked to y'all. I came down here and I talked to the people and I said, listen, I know it's easy to get caught up in all of the shenanigans of what this man is doing with all of these executive orders and such. But I also told you guys that half of these executive orders, he gonna get sued over. And that's what happened. He has gotten sued. So today we're going to talk about, oh Lord. Hold on, y'all. Now I got to find them. So today we're going to talk a little bit about these lawsuits and what's going on with the lawsuits. So I literally just Googled basically the lawsuits against Donald Trump, right? So I have this article right here that I thought I had emailed to myself, but I did not. So I'm going to read it from I'm going to email it to myself now because my phone about to die. So I got like less than 10% on my phone. So we're going to read through this article so we can talk about all the different lawsuits that are going on and what the status is. Now, and the reason why, because I told you guys, I can't. Thank you, everybody that's saying they like my hair. Thank you. I told you guys that I have to maintain my mental health, right? So I can't come down here and do doom and gloom I just can't. So I'm trying to find some silver linings to what is going on because it's enough negativity and nastiness going on, right? And my patience, if you guys haven't noticed, when it comes to when I talk about Politricks, I don't have a lot of energy when I feel like people are trying to just contradict what I'm saying or be honorary. I told you guys before, this probably isn't the place you want to be if you want a unbiased conversation about what's going on. This isn't the place. You're not going to get that here. You're not going to get that here. I'm not unbiased. I'm not going to pretend to be unbiased when it comes to this because I just think it's too serious to play that game. This is not, I can't do respectability of politics over here. I'm just not going to do it. So if that's what you're looking for, or if that's what you want, that's the conversation you want to have. There are so many other platforms where you can do that. But this isn't one of them. And I just want to be honest and fair with you guys about that. This isn't one of them. If you support the other side, you know, that's your business. But I'm just telling you, this isn't a friendly space for you. And I'm just being honest. And people can take that however they want to take it. But so let me get into this article. Why is it? Oh, here it is. I'm about to say, why is it not coming through? Okay. So this article, it is from the article did come through. Okay. This is from Forbes magazine. I found two different articles. One was Forbes, and the other one was the Wall Street. Was it the Wall Street Journal or something like that? This one is all the big lawsuits and rulings against Trump and Elon Musk and Doge, D-O-G-E. So this is from Forbes. So this one was updated today because, again, you got to make sure you stay up to date because it changes, you know. So this was last updated at 4:48 today. So we're going to read through this article. I'll drop the link in the chat if you want it for your own personal reference. But let's get through it, okay? Because again, you guys, we got to find some sort of a silver lining in all of it, okay? We have to find some sort of silver lining. Letitia James been all up and through Donald. Yes, honey. Yes. Okay. So that's the link if you guys want to look at the article for yourself. So here it is right here. So it says, here are all the major lawsuits against Trump and Musk. Judge keeps federal buyout plan on hold for now. So that's the latest. That's the latest. So let me read through this article, you guys. A judge extended his pause Monday on the Trump administration's plan to slash the federal workforce through mass buyouts, hours after a different judge ruled the government had violated an order to stop freezing federal funds. The latest in a slew of legal actions as Democrats and others fight President Donald Trump and cost-cutting czar Elon Musk. So the timeline, I'm going to start at the beginning because the timeline starts with February the 10th, but I want to go back to the beginning and go that way. I'm going to go back to, I don't know why the timeline would be like that, but you would think they would start at the beginning instead of start at the end, but whatever. Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right, January 20th. The first lawsuit against the Trump administration was filed minutes after he was sworn into office, as public interest law group National Security Counselors argued that Doge should be classified as a federal advisory board that has fairly balanced membership and follows public transparency rules. So that was on January the 20th. On January the 23rd, Kugenhauer paused Trump's order rescinding birthright citizenship, the first major ruling against the second Trump administration. January the 26th, O'Toole, though these are the judges' names, prohibited law enforcement from transferring an incarcerated transgender woman to a male prison facility, at least while litigation filed by the inmate moves forward, after Trump stripped transgender Americans of their legal protection, including being incarcerated at prisons aligned with their gender identities. January 31st, Trump administration memo pausing most federal assistance was partially blocked as McConnell ruled the Trump administration cannot withhold funding from the Democratic-led states that sued to block the funding freeze. February 3rd, District Judge Lauren Acklin, I guess, broadly blocked the Trump administration's memo halting almost all federal assistance even after the White House claimed it had been rescinded, while litigation brought by nonprofit groups that receive government funds moves forward. February the 4th, Judge Royce Lamberth in D.C. paused Trump's restrictions on transgender women being incarcerated in women's prisons and federal prisons providing gender-affirming medical treatment after multiple inmates sued to block the policy. February the 5th, a second judge, Deborah Boardman of Maryland, blocked Trump's policy rescinding birthright citizenship in response to a lawsuit brought by nonprofits representing undocumented pregnant women. February the 6th, D.C.-based Judge Colleen Collar-Cotley said only 2 Musk-affiliated staffers can access the Treasury Department's payment system on a read-only basis after workers' unions sued the Treasury amid reports that Musk's Department of Government Efficiency accessed sensitive records. One of the employees given access has reportedly since resigned over racist tweets. We're just going to pause right there. Keep going. February the 6th. This is still February the 6th, you guys. Judge John Kogenhauer in Seattle extended his pause on Trump's day one executive order rescinding birthright citizenship for the children of undocumented or temporary immigrants in response to a lawsuit brought by Democrat-led states, writing, "The president cannot change, limit, or qualify this constitutional right via an executive order." February the 7th. The University of California Student Association sued the Department of Education, accusing the Department of Government Efficiency of illegally accessing sensitive personal and financial information of about 42 million federal student loan borrowers. February 7th. Judge Carl Nichols, a Trump appointee, blocked a ban to put 2,200 U.S. Agency for Internal Development staff on paid leave as of Friday, part of Trump's gambit to wind down the foreign aid agency. Multiple news outlets reported a temporary reprieve following a lawsuit by Federal Employees Union calling Trump's effort to dismantle USAID without Congress permission is unconstitutional and illegal. And a judge today, not only did a judge today uphold that, but the judge was like, you need to bring all them people back to work. You can't put them people on leave. All of them need to come back to work. So basically, those people just got like a paid week's vacation because the judge was like, they got to come back to work. All right. On February 7th, again, all of this is February the 7th. A group of states that sued Trump over last week's sweeping federal grant freeze alleged in a filing that they continue to be denied access to federal funds, even though a judge put the freeze on hold, claiming scattershot outages have cut them off from accessing several Biden-era grant programs. So even though the judge told them not to do it, basically what that said was they still doing it. February the 8th. Engelmeyer ruled political appointees and special government employees like members of Musk's team must be cut off from access for the Treasury system until another New York-based judge can rule on the issue next week. Engelmeyer's ruling came after a group of 19 Democratic state attorney generals sued Trump over Doge's Treasury access, arguing the move put personal information at risk, exceeded Treasury's legal authority, and could lead to Doge unconstitutionally blocking spending that's already been approved by Congress. A court order in a separate lawsuit said only 2 Doge staffers can have read-only access. So again, a court order, an executive order cannot contradict the law. I mean, again, when I say what it can't do and what he's doing, I understand that's not always the same thing. Child, we still on February the 8th. On February the 8th, Musk and his Doge associates can keep accessing information at the Department of Labor as U.S. District Judge John Bates declined to pause their access in response to a lawsuit from labor unions saying the plaintiffs hadn't established standing to sue, even as the judge expressed concern over Doge's access to Labor Department systems. On February the 9th, the Treasury Department asked the U.S. District Judge Paul Engelmeyer to immediately dissolve his order barring political appointees from accessing Treasury Department system after Trump, Musk, and their allies blasted the judge's ruling and claimed it shouldn't be possible for the judge to restrict Doge's access. See, they really don't understand. How you going to tell the judge that he shouldn't be able to do his job because he didn't say what you wanted him to say? I bet you if he had sided with y'all, y'all would be all for it. But because he didn't side with y'all, now you don't understand how he can do that. February the 10th, Judge John McConnell ordered the Trump administration to immediately restore frozen funds to federal funds, including those linked to the National Institutes of Health, making the order after finding states suing Trump show evidence that his administration has improperly frozen federal funds and stopped the disbursement of appointed federal funds. 22 states, 22 states sued the National Institute of Health challenges its decision to place a 15% cap on indirect funding for research projects, calling the rate change arbitrary and capricious. February the 10th, Boston-based Judge George O'Toole said he'll keep in place an order blocking Trump's deadline for over 2 million federal employees to accept buyout offers as the judge weighs whether to halt the buyouts long-term as requested by federal employee unions that sued over the plan. The buyout deadline was initially set for February the 6th, but O'Toole has now extended it twice. So he keeps extending this buyout plan based on they ain't figured out whether it's legal or not, Chad. The biggest thing with that buyout plan is Congress hasn't approved the funding. So even if people take the buyout, where the money coming from? Because Congress ain't approved it. And Congress has to approve it. So, hold on, y'all. Child, the chat wasn't moving. Hold on, give me a second. In my opinion, Elon and Trump act like they are hopped up on something. They're all over the place. Really be a lot of people don't understand. Breathe, take your time. So, let's... With that being said, you guys, I know it's hard when they keep throwing headlines after headline after headline at us. That is by design. I keep telling you guys that. That is by design. That is by design. Steve Bannon even said that was part of the design the first time around, is to keep us mixed up in the news cycle with all of this stuff over here while they're doing the real stuff over here. So understand this. I know it's easy for people, and this is not directed at any person or place or any platform in particular. Everybody processes the way they need to process to get them through what we're getting through, right? I'm not looking my nose down at nobody. I'm not judging nobody because we all have to get through the best way we can. But for me, I know it's easy to get caught up in all of that, right? I have to have faith that even though I understand that things are not happening the way I wanted to happen, as fast as I wanted to happen, as immediate as I wanted to happen, the fact that people aren't, for lack of a better term, storming the Capitol. I'm not going to allow myself to get frustrated or disheartened by that, because I understand that right now, we can sit here and talk about how we got here, right? We can judge the Democrats and say they didn't do enough. They didn't do a good job with putting out a message and a clear message. Like we can, you know what I'm saying? We can do that. I know I can do that, right? I can get caught up in what the Democrats did wrong. But what we have to understand is where we are right now. And where we are right now is the courts really are our best course of action. I ain't saying only course of action, our best course of action. Because protests, all right, that's great. They was protesting all last week. They wouldn't even let Congress into the Department of Education. Like, how in the hell can members of Congress not walk into a federal freaking building? Like, I don't even understand that, right? But our best course of action right now is what they're doing, which is every time they do something, sue the shit out of them. Just throw a lawsuit, throw a lawsuit, throw a lawsuit, throw a lawsuit. Now in the interim, what's going to end up happening is these damn courtrooms are going to be clogged. I was listening to Brian, what's his name? Brian, what's his name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Brian, shit. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Because some of y'all send them to me, and I was like, I already listened to him. Hold on, Brian. He'll pop up as soon as I say it. As soon as I type it. Brian Taylor Cohen. Brian Taylor Cohen. I was listening to him earlier, and he had the guy on there that he has on there a lot, and he was saying how Tyler Cohen, thank y'all. He was saying how the federal judges are starting to get very frustrated. They're getting frustrated because what people don't understand is federal judges have a calendar, right? They absolutely have a calendar. They have shit to do. They don't just sit around twiddling their thumbs waiting for Donald Trump to get sued so they can put everything to the side and they can put everything on hold so they can deal with Donald Trump and his latest crisis, right? But every time these lawsuits, they file these lawsuits, they file for these emergency injunctions. Excuse me if I'm using the wrong term, but they ask for an emergency hearing, right? And every time they have to drop what they're doing to have an emergency hearing, it puts their calendar further behind, right? So if you have a lawsuit or a court case going on in one of these judges' courtrooms, and he has to basically put you on hold so he can deal with the latest Donald Trump crisis, what they were saying was the judges are actually getting irritated. And some of these judges are judges that Donald Trump put in place because, again, they're still, at least for right now, trying to actually, follow the law. So they're getting frustrated because it's like, this is crazy right now. The other thing they were talking about was that the Department of Justice is not used to failing. Right. That is why, we know that their success rate is like 98% because they don't go with cases unless they are sure that they're going to win them. Right. They don't take iffy cases. They don't take cases that they're not sure about. So that's the other thing. Like now the Department of Justice is like, what's going on? They're losing all of these injunctions. They haven't lost the cases yet, but they're losing these injunctions and these emergency hearings, and they're not used to that because they normally don't put forth these crazy ass rules that they have to defend, right? The other thing they were saying was they're also last week he was saying that like a senior position, I don't know, like a senior deputy actually argued one of these cases before one of these judges last week. And they were like, that's not usual. Like they don't normally do that. And to see somebody on that senior of a level going into court arguing something as simple as a temporary restraining order or whatever, that's not usually something you see a lot either. So it's going to be interesting, you guys. It's interesting. And I just think that that's for right now, that's the best thing, to just keep them mixed up, like keep the court going. And also, you guys, it's easy for us to get caught up in the headlines, but you notice they gave us the headline that Elon Musk has access to our Social Security records. Oh my gosh, he's in the system. He's in the system. But nobody gave us the follow-up that, well, no, a judge actually said all they can do is read the files, and they limited it to 2 people who actually now is just 1 person. Like, we didn't get all of those updates because they want to keep us revved up with, oh my gosh, Elon, and don't get me wrong, y'all. I'm not saying it's still not alarming or triggering. I'm just saying we don't always get that follow-up. We don't get that follow-up. So just yeah. Because I can't stay in gloom and doom. I just can't do it. Thank you, lovely Nola. We talked about that. Thank you, boo. Don't get me wrong. Now, there's enough gloom and doom, but I can't, for myself, I can't get caught up in the gloom and doom. Not every day. I just can't do it. So I bought you guys that. So listen, I'm back in town. I got to get caught up. I got a lot going on at work. I have a lot going on that I need to get caught up here. Things to do at home. But I already know I'm getting a 2-hour early delay tomorrow because we have a snowstorm coming. So I'll be home early tomorrow. So I'll probably give you guys a 2 for tomorrow. You'll probably get a double header tomorrow. I don't know exactly the what, the when, the where, the how. We will be doing a teacher project this week. Man, El Teddy have already discussed that. So we will be doing a teacher project. Can you please tell me what's department overseas banks? I don't know what that is. You mean department? I don't know what you're asking me, Complex. Can you please tell me what's department overseas banks? What are you asking me? What department oversees the banks? Is that what you're asking me? Wouldn't that be the Treasury Department? But isn't FDIC under the Department of Treasury? I know FDIC regulates banks, but isn't that under the Department of Treasury though? Okay. I think, listen, I know they're different. I see you guys dropping all these different agencies, but they said what department? Wouldn't that be under the Department of Treasury? I thought. I honestly don't know. I thought it would be Department of Treasury. Okay, give me a show to say it's an independent agency. Okay, so it's an independent agency. Okay. CPFB monitors financial institutions. Thank you, Ronald. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank y'all. All right. Let me get ready to get off of here. But I'll be back tomorrow. I'm about to finish watching Traders. I'll probably do a Traders review since y'all said y'all didn't get one. So I'll probably do a Traders review. I need to watch the Gloria Gaynor story. I didn't even watch the Lisa story yet. So I may talk about those. If they compel me to say something. We know we didn't get a Real Housewives of Potomac this week because of the Super Bowl or Married to Medicine. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm probably not gonna go back and do Love and Marriage Huntsville. I missed doing it with Shade in the City. I'm probably not doing a separate live. I think I'm just over it. What else did I miss? So yeah. No, I thought Gloria Gaynor came on Saturday. I think I did take Family or Fiance. I'm gonna watch it, and if I'm compelled to talk about it, I will. Yeah. All right, you guys. So y'all will see me tomorrow. I don't know in what capacity. I don't know what I'm gonna be talking about, but I will be. Y'all will see me tomorrow. Y'all probably get a double header tomorrow since I'm gonna be home early. And if we get a snow day on Wednesday, like a full snow day on Wednesday, y'all will definitely, see me. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Mwah. Peace. Oh, yeah. Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tomorrow night. You'll definitely get your review for that. And the panel, whether you like it or not, panel will be on Wednesday night. Whose turn is it, y'all? Is it back around to Scotty? Because, no, it's Belle. It should be Belle's turn this week, right? And then it's back around to Scotty, I think. Okay. Oh, Ready to Love. Yeah, I'll probably just pick. Yeah, I don't know about Ready to Love, y'all. But I did record. I recorded all those things. I'm just going to watch it and see what it is. If I feel like talking about it. I already heard that one of the guys got 5 kids. I already know about the wedding. So, yeah, some of the spoilers I already got. All right. I'll talk to y'all later.